All right, we annually are a part of the Billy Schoppy Awards, which honors the area's top senior high school athletes. And obviously, with everything that's gone on with the COVID-19, the spring season was shut down. But Tom Williams from Prime Events and the Billy Schoppy Awards will go on. We are going to introduce you to this year's field of the top senior athletes. And then on Monday, we will announce the winner. Tom, what's going on, pal?
Just hanging in there like you and everybody else.
Yep, it's been a very intriguing year. And, of course, we do have some news in the high school sports world today. In the high school schools world today, it was announced that Wildwood Catholic will be reopening its doors. It was announced back in April that they, along with St. Joe's, among other schools, would be closing. But I guess we just got news that Wildwood Catholic will reopen, and we do not have an update on St. Joe's. Is that where we stand as of right now?
That's right. Wildwood Catholic will be reopened under the diocese, and St. Joe is still in negotiations to try to arrange either a diocesan sponsorship or possibly an independent private school. So, hopefully they'll both be open next year because, from a sports point of view, they're going to be real good basketball teams again. And, of course, St. Joe football is legendary.
Yes, and a lot of their athletes have made some of these lists here. The boys and girls top athletes of the years for the Billy Schoppy Awards, the ballots, and the participants. And then on Monday, we will talk to the winners. So give us the list of the top senior athletes in the area for the 2019-2020, I guess, with an asterisk next to it season, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I also wanted to mention the Boo Bergman Award winners were Marco Jackson of St. Augustine Prep, who went from a freshman that played a little bit last year to all-conference player on the South Jersey Championship team at St. Augustine, and Nene Clark of Oakcrest, who went from about 10 points a game last year to lead South Jersey in scoring this year. The Boo Bergman Awards go to the most improved players in the Cape Atlantic League in basketball. The Tony Cerace Award goes to St. Augustine Prep, the highest-ranked Cape Atlantic football team. The Ken Leary Award to Wildwood Catholic for boys basketball. The Joe Fussner Award to Ocean City for girls basketball. The Frank Campo Humanitarian Award to Josh Barnes of Ocean City, who started a charity that collected more than 8,000 new and used shoes to be donated to those in need. He's a teacher in the summer programs and has a grade point average of 4.69. And the Ed Burns All Sports Award to Ocean City for the All Sports Champion Award for the school that had the most championships in the Cape Atlantic League and the NJSIA. They would all be part of that program that you're part of up on the Music Pier. Probably would be next Monday, but of course it's been canceled this year. Here are the girls that are the finalists for the Billy Schoppy Award. Maddie Barber of Middle Township, a key starter in basketball, an all-star in lacrosse, who led New Jersey in assists last spring. She's going to Temple. Maddie Bressel of Atlantic City, an all-star in soccer, an all-defensive player in basketball, and a starter in softball, who's going to South Carolina. Ava Casal of Our Lady of Mercy, and a starter in soccer, an all-star in basketball, and a starter in softball. She's going to Immaculata. Abby Fenton of Ocean City. She was an all-star in soccer, basketball, and lacrosse, and played in 8 South Jersey Championship games in her career. She's going to Cabrini. Also, Bridget Giuliano of Buna. She was a goalie in soccer, scored over 1,000 points in basketball, and has 151 hits in softball. She's 3 away from the school record, but unfortunately, no softball this season. She's going to Mount St. Mary's. Aubrey Hunter of Middle Township, key starter on their successful basketball team, and all-star in lacrosse, going to Fairleigh Dickinson. Delaney Lappin of Ocean City, all-star for the soccer team that won the state championship, and a key player on the basketball team that won the South Jersey Championship. She's going to Drexel. Casey McLeese of Ocean City, a county Cape Atlantic League and South Jersey Championship runner in soccer and cross country. She's going to LaSalle. Nicole Ortega of Vineland, a dominant pitcher and multiple all-star in softball who also played soccer, going to Salisbury. Kira Sides of Middle Township, an all-star in soccer. She holds the Middle Township record, 1,500-plus points in basketball, and she's number 2 all-time in lacrosse goals among Cape Atlantic League players, and would probably only need 4 or 5 games this spring to set the all-time Cape Atlantic record. But, again, those spring sports. She's going to LaSalle. Kylie Watson, Cape Atlantic League's first McDonald's All-American Player of the Year in basketball, girls basketball in New Jersey, 2,000-plus points, 1,000-plus rebounds. She's going to Oregon. And Mahogany Wheeler of Millville, pitcher, who hit almost 600 and led the Cape Atlantic League in triples and home runs over a highly successful career. She's going to Ramapo.
All right,
12
that's
pretty impressive girls.
Yeah, that's the list of the girl side. Now, if you could, Tom, tell us some past winners on the girl side, because that's an impressive list as well.
Yeah, there are some impressive winners on the girls and boys side. Of course, when you're talking about the impressive winners, you start with Mike Trout. He's gone on to great success and is going to continue if he ever gets back on the field again. But Mike Trout was the winner back in 2009. But also Austin Johnson of St. Augustine Prep, who's playing in the NFL, is an impressive winner of the past. Rene Tomlin is one of the top athletes in the world, as a matter of fact, in triathlons. She was the winner back in 2006 at Ocean City. Jack Corcoran that same year, who went on to play football at Rutgers. Matt Caesar of Lower Cape May, who's a Major League Baseball player, was the following year in 2007. Miles Schodler of Ocean City had a great career as a runner. Colleen Callahan, who's had a great career, Atlantic City swimmer at Tennessee. Just a great list of terrific athletes who have gone on to great success. Most recently, Brielle Smith of Oakcrest and Samir Jones of Pleasantville last year. The year before that, Alyssa Aldridge of Mainland and Flash Morgan of Atlantic City. Some of them are single sport stars, and some of them are multi-sport stars, and it's just an interesting combination of athletes that we've had over the 20 years.
All right, let's take a look at the boys' side too. A lot of guys here who had tremendous careers, and also some guys who did not get to finish their spring seasons as well.
Correct. We start with Kevin Ansack of Mainland, who was a dominant cross-country and track distance runner. He was 8th in the National Cross-Country Championship race. Of course, he didn't have a spring season. He's going to North Carolina State. Ahmad Brown of Holy Spirit, two-way star in football and South Jersey champion in track. He's going to St. Anselm. Jada Byers of St. Joe, record-setting, one of the greatest football careers in Cape Atlantic League history. Key part of the rotation on that good basketball team, he's the Sacred Heart. Jake Cook of Mainland, second best Cape Atlantic receiver in yards and touchdowns, and star in basketball. He and Ahmad Brown would be quite a combination up there. Kevin Foreman of St. Augustine Prep, a key guard on the basketball team, and an all-star in baseball who missed out on his senior year this spring, and consequently is considering, hasn't made a commitment yet, I don't think, going to that post-graduate program that's going to be run by Milt Thompson for senior baseball players who missed out on their final year. Carl Julian of Middle Township, a two-way star in football, a two-time district runner-up in wrestling, and a jumper and thrower in track. He's going to Stevenson. Elijah Gray of Holy Spirit scored 53 touchdowns and ran for more than 4,000 yards in football. He's going to Merrimack. Destin Lasco of Mainland. He dominated New Jersey swimming for 3 years and then qualified for Olympic trials in 6 events. So he passed up his senior year at Mainland this past winter. But, of course, the Olympics have been postponed for a year, so he'll continue that preparation into 2021. He's going to Cal Berkeley. Max Melton of Cedar Creek, an all-star in football and a multi-event champion in track, who's headed to Rutgers. Gabriel Maranta of Pleasantville, a state champion in the 800 meters indoor and outdoor, finished first at the New Balance Games. He's headed to the SEC, to Mississippi State. Alejandro Rosado of Pleasantville, a starter in basketball, and an all-star, multi-all-star in baseball, and missed out on his senior year, headed to Howard College in Texas. And Taj Thweet of Wildwood Catholic, the dominant inside player for the three-time Cape Atlantic League champions in basketball, who is celebrating today because his alma mater, about to be alma mater, is going to be back. And, of course, Mike Gill celebrates the fact that he's a future Mountaineer at West Virginia.
Looking forward to that. There they go. We'll tell you the winners on Monday. We'll have more information for you. That's the participants for this year's Billy Schoppy Awards, the top senior athletes in the area. And for more, you can go to primeevents.net. Tom, we appreciate that, and we're looking forward to see who ends up winning.
As am I. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Okay, Tom, and appreciate that. As always, we're always happy to be a part of that each and every year.